Welcome to chapter 2 of the Get This Work book, the unofficial guide to breaking into tech sales by yours truly. It's the Get This Work himself, Sheldon Banks. Today, we're going to be talking about what is biz development. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell to make sure you get notifications on any time we drop new content here at the Get This Work show. So what is business development? Biz dev for short. It's probably one of my favorite things to talk about because it really changed my life. Keep it short and sweet. So it's a website called Investopedia. And if you type in business development, the definition that it comes up with is relatively simple. This is what it said. In the simplest terms, business development can be summarized as the ideas, initiatives, and activities that help make a business better. So the ideas, initiative, activities that help make a business better is classified as business development. And so how I like to think about it, that anytime, if you consider yourself a business, Jay-Z fan, I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. Anytime you do any work around developing ideas, initiatives, or activities to make you as a business better, that is business development at its finest. Now that's a really oversimplified way to think about it. But really what makes the difference between a person that's just your typical salesperson and a person that's really focused on business development is just that understanding, that basic understanding of like, hey, I'm in this to make an organization better, to give them ideas, initiatives, activities to help make them better. And so if I'm putting on my business development hat, my biz dev mindset, any interview I'm going into, I'm thinking one thing. I got one question that I'm asking myself when I'm preparing, and it's simple. How can I identify opportunities to position myself or the organization for growth? How can I help this organization grow? And so I'm pretty sure when you if you looking for a job, I'm pretty sure you can put yourself in the CEO's shoes and say like, man, there's plenty of ways that I can help this business grow. But then I'm typically going to bring that into the bubble of whatever the role is, right? And so if you're applying for a business development representative position or sales development representative position, same mentality. It's like, hey man, if I'm going on an interview, how can I make this position grow? How can I help the company earn more revenue, generate more revenue? How can I uniquely do that being my authentic self is kind of how I'm thinking about it. And so now I know a lot of companies, you may see some job applications that will say like, hey, we're hiring for a sales development rep versus a business development rep. And again, like I'm not going to get into semantics here. We'll talk about the differences between business development and sales development in later videos. But really, the overall goal to keep in mind is that you've been doing business development probably your entire life. Anytime that you're persuading somebody, anytime you do a little bit of professional development to help yourself, that is in the realm of business development. And I'm a firm believer of like having a level of confidence. And so if you can identify ways in which you've done business development in your own life, you're one step closer to actually being a business development rep for an organization.